In the Mix is presented by Pika's Cafe Guam, located in the Star Building in Upper Tumon. Eat local, buy local, support local. Now open for dinner.
Welcome back. The Super Crew was recently on Guam. Here's Joan Aguon Charfauros with the story.
What's up? My name is B-Boy Ben Stacks.
Yo, what up? Ricardo Arts.
What's up, B-Boy Ronnie?
What's up? Dunock. What's going on? Mike Murda.
What up? I'm Eric. What's up? B-Boy Steve.
What's up, B-Boy Twix?
Jesse Santos, and I've been managing the boys since 2008.
They're the B-boys of the dance group SuperCr3w. You've seen them tear it up on MTV's America's Best Dance Crew and NBC's World of Dance. Despite winning ABDC back in 2008, it still remains relevant, especially for the B-boy culture.
One of the reasons why we did ABDC wasn't necessarily to become famous or to become known, but it was more to put B-boys on the map, because we felt like what we do is not easy, and we felt like we were kind of the black sheep of the dance industry. So we really just kind of wanted to create a platform and put a spotlight on the culture of b-boying, because it's a really dope thing. It's a hard thing to do.
It's been 11 years since SuperCr3w was last on island, and they come back older and wiser, noting that the 20 years of chemistry really helped a lot with their growth.
Back in the day, I felt that our mentality was always about like blowing it up, but now
100 miles an hour.
We've learned to just pace ourselves, and then we just learned how to make a quality show as opposed to just trying to go guns blazing. And the advantage we had as b-boys is when we used to create choreography, we already had our moments, and we would try to create choreography around it. Whereas people were trying to do the opposite. They were trying to find the moment, and they could pick up, or they could create choreography. So we always had our moments, and we just had to create choreography around it. Now we're at a point where we could do both.
If I had to put it anywhere, I would say that we've just become very, much more proficient storytellers. Because before it was 100 miles shot out of a cannon, 100 miles an hour the entire time. But now, when you become a more proficient storyteller, you know how to kind of find your peaks and valleys.
And outside of dancing, the guys are talented in their own right.
They've also discovered their own individual art. Ben raps, Steve raps, he does art, DJing. So now there's so many more elements to add outside of just what people think is so typical. So I think, even just kind of being it from the outside and seeing the tour and just putting it all together, there's so much that has been able artistically for them to shine and show the diversity and how eclectic they can be.
It really is about exercising your mind and using that ability to share your art with other people, to inspire other people, to inspire yourself. Importantly, that's a big part of it as well. So not stopping pretty much. Like for 20 years, I don't think any of us have taken a break.
What makes this second trip special is not only the fact that Jesse and Ronnie are Guam boys, but also the love they felt the second they arrived on island.
We went to a car show, and there was a b-boy jam there, and everyone was so excited to see SuperCr3w. We jumped on stage, we performed, everyone was taking pictures of us, so we really felt the love in the island. And
right.
Because after 10 years, you just think like, oh, no one remembers us anymore.
Right when we got off in the customs, they're like, SuperCr3w? Like
even
like,
people at customs recognize my family name. They're asking me about my aunts and uncles out here. I'm like, what?
It's like
a small island.
Yeah, you can feel the love immediately. And as soon as we heard that we were going back to Guam, it's like all we want Calagüen, we want moped rides, we want beach. That's like we're like, oh man, we want to experience everything.
And even though their Armed Forces tour is winding down, having performed shows in Korea and Japan and ending right here on Guam, they say to be on the lookout.
It's not over. Like, it's brand new. We got a brand new show, and you'll see some old school routines and a lot of new school routines, and a lot of stuff that you've never seen us do before, that you don't even know of the other talents that we have. So, hopefully we'll be able to come back and do it for the actual people.
Although their time on island was short, the guys are grateful for the love and hospitality.
Thank you for the support.
Yes, thank you, Guam. We love you guys. We love the island.
Half a day, all day, every day.
SuperCr3w loves us some Guam vibes, you know what I'm saying? We in paradise.
You can show the guys some love by following them on Instagram at SuperCr3w.
Keep it here, Live Local Fridays next.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Más.